job of transitioning, and we are set for the second half of our doubleheader. The Dordt Defenders against the Midland Warriors in Great Plains Athletic Conference men's basketball play. For the Dordt Defenders, they are coming off an emotional last-second victory over the Northwestern Red Raiders on Wednesday. Midland stands 10-14. In overall, 5-11 in the conference. Dordt is 22-2 overall and 14-2 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Midland averages 79 points a game. They give up 80 points a contest. They shoot 50% from the floor and allow opponents to make 47%. They out-rebound teams 35-33. They turn it over 15 times a contest, and they give it up 17 times a game. Wins this year in conference play are over Briarcliff 86-76, Hastings 81-76, Morningside 84-81. And the Dakota West, Briarcliff, they lost to them 80-74. Jake Orr leads the Midland Warriors with a 17.4 points per game average with 7.7 rebounds. And he also averages 3.4 assists. Jeff Roselle and Trey McCain, 11.3 and 11.1 points per game respectively. Ryan Larson averages 10.5 points per game. For the Dordt Defenders, 22-2 overall, 14-2 in the conference. They are averaging 91 points a game, giving up 72 points per contest. They're out shooting teams from the floor 53-44%. And they're converting 39% of their threes, and opponents are making 33%. Dordt out-rebounds teams 35-33, turn it over 9 times a game, give it up 14 times per contest. Lucas Lorenzen leads the defenders with 22 points per game. Bryce Kopic is at 14.7 points per contest. Connor Milliken is at 11 points per game, and Jake Hargens averages 8 points per game. Luke Rankin, 9.1 points per contest. Ben Fairclaw, 7.3 points per game. Last time out for the Midland Warriors, they lost 70-56 in Fremont. Jeff Roselle led them with 13 points. Reese Kissinger had 12. For the defenders, they beat Northwestern 81-79 on Wednesday night. Luke Rankin, that is, had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. Connor Milliken, 15 points. Bryce Kopic, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Jake Hargens had 11 points. Here then is your starting lineup. First of all, for the Midland Warriors, they'll start Trey McCain, averaging 11.1 points per game. He is a 6-foot freshman from Decorah, Iowa. Number 2 is Ryan Larson. Larson is a 6'3 senior from Omaha, averaging 10.5 points per game. Reese Kissinger is a 6-foot senior from Ashland, Nebraska, and he is averaging 6.9 points per game. Jeff Roselle averages 11.3 points per game. He's a 6'6 sophomore from Gretna. And Jake Orr, 6'2 junior from Omaha, averages 17.4 points per game. For the defenders, it'll be their regular starting lineup. It'll be Luke Rankin, a 5'10 senior from Grimes, averaging 9.1 points per game. Connor Milliken, 6-foot sophomore from Springfield, averaging 11 points per contest. Bryce Kopic averages 14.7 points per game. He is a senior from Hawarden, Iowa. Lucas Lorenzen wears number 3, 22 points per game average. And Ben Fairclaw is a 6'8 senior from Perth, Australia. He is averaging 7.3 points per game. Dordt gives it up to Kopic. Kopic in traffic off of the rim, no good. And the Dordt defenders are on defense. Rankin will guard Trey McCain as he brings it up the floor. McCain with the basketball, guarded by Rankin, throws it to Orr. Orr with it on the baseline. Orr back to the basket. Orr in traffic, passes it off to Roselle. Roselle, back it goes to Orr, 10 to shoot. Shot in the paint is up and good with the right hand. 2-point bucket for Ryan Larson, and the Midland Warriors draw first blood 2-0. 2-0 our score. Lorenzen with the basketball. Back it goes Kopic, right wing. This is Milliken. Milliken at the top of the key. Left side it goes Lorenzen. Lorenzen back to the basket against Jake Orr. Lorenzen spins on the baseline, tries to get a little separation, puts it up off the glass, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Roselle. Roselle clears it, and here comes Midland. Midland with the basketball. McCain setting the offense. McCain Little interference run for him by Roselle. They pass it down low, and the ball is tipped away by Rankin. Now it's back to Roselle, and Roselle with the 2-point bucket makes it 4-0. 4-0 our score. Kopic back outside. Fairclough 3, missed it, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Midland. Midland with the basketball. McCain up the floor. McCain throws it into the corner. Roselle out front to Orr. Jake Orr with it on the wing. Orr with it. 17-footer rises. Shot no good. And the rebound taken away by Kopic. Bryce with the basketball. Bryce at the top of the key. Dordt trailing 4-0. Dordt looking to take the lid off of the basket. Downhill is Fairclough. Fairclough working his way in against Roselle. His shot no good. And the rebound taken away by Midland. Midland with the basketball. Well, we talked about the fact in the women's contest, important that the defenders play from in front. Here in the men's contest, so far Midland has controlled the early going. Dordt's missed some shots. Down to the baseline is Larson. Step back 3, missed it, no good. Rebound tapped out, Roselle, and loose basketball picked up by Midland. Midland back, it goes McCain. McCain gives it up, Orr spins into the lane with a right hand layup, good. Jake Orr with the 2-point bucket. Dordt trails 6-0. Kopic with the basketball on the baseline, back to Lorenzen. Rankin, top of the key 3, good. Luke Rankin with the 3-point basket, and the Dordt defenders lead 6-3. Defenders trail 6-3. 6-3 our score. Midland basketball. McCain throws it left corner. Orr with it. Orr gives it up to Kissinger. Roselle against Kopic. Puts it on the deck and hacking it away. That was Milliken, and Milliken is fouled on the play by Roselle. So Jeff Roselle whistled for the personal foul. Roselle, 6'6" sophomore from Gretna, averaging 11.3 points per game. He's going to be a nice player before he's finished, figuring it out. Those post players, it's always a big adjustment, making the jump from high school to college, and Roselle steadily improving, 11.3 points per game. Pass out front, Fairclough. Fairclough gives it up, Kopic. Kopic with it into the paint. Kopic back outside it goes Rankin. Dordt trailing 6-3. Rankin directing traffic. Comes back right side to Lorenzen. Lorenzen against Orr. Back over to Rankin. Fairclough, 10 to shoot. Fairclough working it in. He's going to back his way in. Puts it in, up off of the glass. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled. Foul's going to go on Ryan Larson. That's number 1 on him. And Ben Fairclough will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I'm curious with if the defenders will have to play people a little bit longer minutes off of the bench here today. Just in the early going to get their legs under them and get going. 6-3, Fairclough trying to make it a 1-point game with a couple of made free throws. First one is up and through. He's got another one coming. Second free throw, Dordt trailing 6-4. And Fairclough rolls it in. Couple of made free throws, 72% free throw shooter, and the defenders trail 6-5. Midland basketball in the backcourt is McCain. McCain will bring it up. McCain, a freshman from Decorah, put together a nice freshman season. 11.1 points per game. Drives in, cut off there by Fairclough. Back over to Orr. Orr will drive. Nothing there on the left wing. Orr looking down low. They go to McCain, Roselle. Roselle against Kopic. Shot is up and blocked on the help defense by Fairclough. So Fairclough saw the post move coming by Roselle, provided the help defense, and blocks it away. He's averaging about 2 blocks per game is Ben Fairclough. And the Midland Warriors will inbound the basketball. They get it into Orr. Orr working against Lorenzen. 5 to shoot. McCain, top of the key 3, no good. Rebound cleared by the defenders, and here comes Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. The trailer, Lorenzen. Top of the key 3, swish. Needed that one. Lucas Lorenzen with the triple. Takes the lid off of the basket, and the Dordt defenders lead it 8-6. Lucas had a challenging night on Wednesday night shooting the basketball. Knocks down that triple, and now McCain has the basketball guarded by Kopic. Dordt switching on the defense out front. Pass goes left side, Larson. Larson back to McCain. Fairclough matches up with him again. They throw it into the mismatch, Roselle. Roselle in the paint. Roselle with the short shot with the left hand ties it up at 8-8. Stops the 8-point run by the defenders. Roselle now with 4. Rankin with the basketball. The trailer, Fairclough. Throw it into the corner, Lorenzen. Lorenzen with the basketball, working against Orr. Puts it on the deck, down to the baseline. Has it stripped. Throws it back outside, Fairclough. Fairclough, top of the key, three. Missed it, short, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Midland and Trey McCain. McCain hands it off to Orr. Orr will drive in. Orr puts it up at the rim. No good, but a foul on the play. Called on Ben Fairclough. Jake Orr will go to the free throw line. He will shoot 2 free throws. The Dordt Defender softball team looking like they're zeroing in on a win over Peru State. They lead at 9-4 in the 7th inning at the Dome. Defenders trying to win their 6th game of the year. First free throw by Orr is up and good. He's got another one coming. 3 points for Jake Orr. And the Defenders trailed again after running off 8 points in a row. Randy Hagedorn working the game today. Been a while since we've seen Randy. Brian Borchers also on the whistle. Second free throw by Orr. Missed it, no good. Orr is a 73% free thrower. And the Midland Warriors trail at 9-8. New player in, Mason Strong. Dordt in transition. Shot off of the glass, no good by Kopic. And the rebound taken away by Midland. Midland with the basketball. Midland with it, right side. They go into the corner. This is Orr. Orr with it back on the wing. Jake Proctor in the game for the first time today for the Defenders. Shot up, blocked by Lorenzen, but a foul on the play. And Reese Kissinger will go to the free throw line, and he will shoot 2 free throws. 9-8, Defenders trailing. Kissinger to shoot 2 free throws. Defenders haven't been able to get out and run yet. First free throw by Kissinger is good. He's got another one coming. (10-8) Midland leading. And the second free throw is up and good for Kissinger. 64% free throw shooter, makes them both. And the Defenders trail 11-8. 11-8 our score. Kopic with it out front. Kopic left side, Vanessa to Hargens. Hargens with it. Hargens hands it back over to Proctor. Left side to Kopic. Kopic back to Hargens, letting traffic clear. Hands it off to Proctor. 10 to shoot for the Defenders. Lorenzen, 3, good. Lucas Lorenzen, his second 3. Ties it at 11-11. 14 minutes remaining in the first half. 14 minutes remaining. First half of play. We're deadlocked. Pass out front to Mason Strong. Strong to the free throw line. Comes back over to Orr out front, McCain. McCain with the basketball, guarded by Vanessen. Throws it right side. 3 on the way, is off the mark, no good. Rebound taken away by Vanessen. Here's Dordt in transition. Vanessen has it tipped away by Strong. Here come the Defenders in Lorenzen. Lorenzen with it, and we've got a hand check called on Jake Orr. Orr whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 1 on him. Team foul number 3 on the Warriors. The Dordt Defenders, they've got a couple of players with 1 foul each. Lucas Lorenzen, one of them. Can't recall who the other one is without cheating and looking. So the Defenders, Jake Proctor will throw it in. Lorenzen and Fairclough each have 1. So Lorenzen and Fairclough, we've got a momentary break in the action. Sidney Clayberg doing a little athletic training responsibilities. Looks like Jake Orr probably had through the course of the season, you end up with those skin knees and get a wrap on it. Don't stop play for too long, and we're tied at 11-11. Kopic with the basketball, penetrates, puts it up, blocked from behind by Mason Strong, and here comes Midland. Midland with the basketball. Jack Cooper comes away with a rebound. 11-11 our score. Strong with it. Strong guarded by Lorenzen. Strong into the paint. Cut off. Back outside it comes. 15 to shoot. Gets a screen, and we're going to have a travel violation called on the Euro step attempt by Reese Kissinger, and Dordt will get the basketball back. Well, Strong was able to knock that ball away from behind on the block shot, and the shot attempt by Bryce Kopic. And here come the Defenders. Rankin brings the ball up. Luke with it at the top of the key. Rankin looking for a ball screen from Hargens. Now he vacates the premises. Pass goes to Hargens. Hargens short corner. Jake with it, working against Strong. Nothing there. Back outside it goes Rankin. 15 to shoot. Benesson hands it back to Rankin. Rankin on the move. 12-footer left side splash. Luke Rankin with another 2. He's got 5. And the defenders lead 13-11. Defenders had an 8-0 run. Now 13-11 our score. Dordt went on an 8-0 run, and then Midland responded, had a 3-point lead moments ago. Dordt thought they had a turnover. And now Midland will inbound the basketball in the backcourt. Strong will bring it up against Rankin. Strong taking it up across the timeline. He drives right side, gives it off. Around the horn, back to Orr. Orr at the top of the key, guarded by Hargens. Free throw line, no. Decides against it, passes to Dolezal. Dolezal, layup right hand, good. Dolezal ties it at 13-13. Ty Benesson, a triple, no good in transition. And the rebound collected by Midland. Strong passes it off to Orr. Orr with the basketball. We're about a quarter into this one. Midland and Dordt tied up 13-13. Orr pass deflected, and last touch by Dordt. It'll be Midland basketball. Ryan Larson has it tapped away. So Ben Fairclough back into the game. Ty Benesson will check out. 11:47 left to go in the half. Midland has the basketball. Strong with it on the wing, guarded there by Fairclough now. Strong throws it into the corner. They throw it underneath to Roselle. Roselle is fouled before the shot. They're going to call a hold before the shot. Foul goes against the defenders and Jake Hargens. Hargens whistled for the personal. And that is foul number 1 on Hargens. Team foul number 3 against the defenders. Throw into Roselle. Roselle left elbow back to Orr. We're tied 13-13. Looking for the backdoor cut. Orr has it right hand side. Gives it up to McCain. Into the corner. 3 on the way is up and good for Ryan Larson. Larson with 5. Defenders trail 16-13. Back answering is Lorenzen. Lorenzen with his third 3. Answers. Dordt ties it 16-16. Well, in softball action, the Dordt softball team defeats Peru State. Final there, 9-4. Got another one coming up shortly on the Dordt Media Network. Flipping it up is Strong. Strong shot no good, but there for the rebound is Roselle, and it looks like Ben Fairclough comes down on someone's foot, and looks like Ben Fairclough grabbing at his right ankle, and see if he's able to walk it off. Connor Milliken pops up off of the bench, and he will check into the game. And Ben Fairclough comes off of the floor. Milliken will check in, and Dordt will go with a small lineup here. 18-16. With the putback was Jeff Roselle. So Roselle with a couple of field goals. Jeff Roselle with 3 field goals, actually. Forgot to factor in that last one. He's got 6 points already. Lorenzen gives to Rankin. Rankin with the basketball back to Lucas. Lucas Lorenzen back over to Rankin. Rankin with it, hesitates at the free throw line. 15 to shoot. Underneath Hargens. Hargens layup good. Jake Hargens with the 2-point basket, and we're tied at 18-18. 18-18. 10:20 left to play first half. With the basketball is McCain. McCain has it at the top of the key. He throws it left side, Dolezal. Dolezal to Orr. Orr working against Lorenzen and very nearly stolen. Comes back. 3 on the way. McCain missed it. No good. Rebound taken away by Proctor over to Rankin. Rankin up the floor. Rankin lets traffic clear. Passes right side Hargens. Back to Rankin. Rankin right wing 3. Missed it. Too strong. No good. High pointing it though is Hargens. Back over to Proctor. His 3. Good. Jake Proctor, a 3-point basket, and the Dordt defenders lead 21-18. Jake Proctor knocks down the triple. The sophomore from Heston, Kansas. 21-18, defenders leading, that is. With it out front is Orr. Orr with the basketball. Orr, nothing there. Comes back right side. They throw it into the paint, and Hargens is going to get dinged for his second personal foul. So Hargens whistled for the personal foul. Prinz will check into the ball game. Bryce Kopic will check in. Lucas Lorenzen will check out. On the floor for the defenders now, it is Milliken, Rankin, Kopic, Hargens, and Prinz. Pass over the top, Roselle. Roselle gives it up left side to Larson. Larson with it on the wing. Larson looking for someone to pass to, directing traffic. Larson, 10 to shoot, goes back to Roselle. Roselle back over left side, Kissinger. Kissinger into the paint. Kissinger, Dordt digs down on it, takes it away. Here comes Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. Rankin reverses field, puts it up with the left hand, good. Luke Rankin with the finish. He's got 7, and the defenders lead 23-18. Pass into the left corner. This is Kissinger. Kissinger into the paint. Kissinger, kick out pass, Larson. Larson with it on the right wing, very nearly stolen away. Shot is blocked away by Hargens on the help defense. Here comes Dordt in transition, Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. Rankin the trailer, Kopic. Kopic back over to Rankin. Rankin, Milliken. Milliken wants a ball screen, drives the paint, puts it up, blocked by Roselle. Here comes Midland. Midland with it, Larson. Larson looks for the trailer. And the layup is good on the trail by Kissinger. Kissinger makes it 23-20, defenders by 3. Rankin with the basketball, 8:17 and counting. Goes left side, Hargens. Hargens with it, back to the basket. Hargens back over to Kopic. Kopic with it on the right wing. Kopic puts it on the floor. Back over to Milliken. Milliken lets fly with a 3, missed it, no good. And the rebound is taken away by Roselle, and Midland will walk the ball up the floor. Roselle takes it over to McCain. McCain with the basketball. McCain in between the circles. Roselle's going to try to post up. Kopic guarding him there. They throw it into Roselle. Roselle with it, back to the basket, dribbles it, ball's on the floor, taken away by Kopic. Here come the defenders. A lot of hands and feet right there. They get it back over to Milliken. Milliken with it, right hand, good. Connor Milliken with a 2-point basket, and the Dordt defenders in transition, able to get the bucket. Dordt leads 25-20. Midland will call the timeout. Timeout on the floor, charged to the Midland Warriors. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Jennifer Jansen at Epic Realty. At Epic Realty, we take pride in providing professional real estate services with integrity and expertise. Give us a call or stop by our Sioux Center office and visit our website at epichomerealty.com.
Premier Bank is proud to support Dordt University. Visit epremierbank.com for locations and more information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Dordt with a little bit of a lead here, 25-20. Midland blinks first, and they call for a timeout. So the defenders will set up their defense. Defenders playing right now without Ben Fairclough. Looked like he twisted an ankle, came off of the floor, walked off of the floor. We'll see if he's able to return or not. And Midland will bring the basketball up the floor. This is McCain. McCain will take it up the floor. McCain has it on the right side, working against Prinz. They throw it into the post, Roselle. Roselle against Prinz, and a blocking foul called, called on Vanessen. So Ty Vanessen whistled for the personal foul. And Roselle, that was team foul number 5 against the defenders. Pass it down into Roselle, lost it, taken away by the defenders in Kopic. Kopic with the basketball, doesn't have the numbers. The trailer is Prinz, back over to Rankin. Rankin free throw line, back over to Prinz. Prinz gives it off to Vanessen. Vanessen back outside Kopic. Kopic with the basketball. Kopic kick out pass, Prinz into the corner, Milliken, back over to Prinz. Prinz, right wing 3, got it! Ty Prinz with the 3-point basket, and the Dordt defenders lead it 28-20. So the Dordt defenders with the lead, now playing defense. Prinz will take it across the timeline. Prinz on the defense. McCain takes it across half court. They pass it off to Jake Orr. Orr at the top of the key. Orr gives it up to Kissinger. Kissinger spins. Nothing there. Orr working against Rankin. Throws out of the double team, and a foul on the play called on the defenders. Dordt with their biggest lead of the ball game right now at 28-20. So the foul called on the double team. Lucas Lorenzen will check back into the game. Luke Rankin will catch a quick breather. He played a lot of minutes on Wednesday, did Luke Rankin. The defender men leading 28-20 here at home. And they get the ball inbounded to Trey McCain. McCain with the basketball. McCain has it on the right wing. McCain throws it right side over to Larson. Larson with it on the baseline. Back to McCain. McCain, they dump it down low for Roselle. Roselle backs his way in. His two-point bucket is good. He's got 8. That stops the run for the defenders at 5. Right side it goes Lorenzen off of the bench. Another 3. Shoot to get hot. Shoot to stay hot. Lucas Lorenzen buries his 4th 3. And the Dordt defenders lead it 31-22. The Dordt defenders with a 9-point lead. Lucas Lorenzen now 4 of 4 from the three-point line. Shot by Orr. Rebound off of the missed shot is Prinz. Here comes Dordt in transition. The trailer is Kopic. Step into it, triple, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Orr, and Midland will walk the ball up the floor. They want to take their time. They do not want to get into a running contest with the defenders. And Jake Orr takes it across half court, and we've got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit epremierbank.com or stop by any of the 5 Premier Bank locations in Iowa or South Dakota to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast brought to you by Flooring and Design in Sioux Center. Whether you are building a new home, remodeling your current home, or wanting to freshen up your decor, we can help make your home as unique as you. Stop in to see us at Flooring and Design.
(31-22), defenders by 9. The defenders trailed in this one early, 6-0. Since that point, they've outscored Midland 31-16 to take a 9-point lead. Ball's inbounded to McCain. McCain with it, working against Kopic. Kopic on the defense. They pass it Roselle. Roselle posting up. Now Orr on the move. Mid-range jumper, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Vanessen. Vanessen hands it off to Kopic, and Kopic will walk it up the floor. Kopic with the basketball on the left wing. Comes back to Milliken. Lorenzen misses his first 3 attempt. His first shot from 3 in 5 attempts. He's now 4 of 5. And the ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Midland basketball. 5:01 remaining. Midland used their second timeout about 2.5 minutes after their last timeout when they were down 25-20. Now they trail 31-22, but they have the basketball back. McCain guarded there by Rankin. And McCain bounces it right side Orr. More of that point forward. A lot of the offense runs through Orr. Goes to Roselle. Roselle trying to back his way in. Double teamed. They pass it off. And a kick out pass. McCain 3. Good. Trey McCain with his first made basket of the day. 31-25. Defenders by 6. Rankin has it. Looks for the backdoor cut. Instead goes to Vanessen. Vanessen gives to Milliken. Milliken held on the play. Connor in traffic, up over the rim, good. Connor Milliken playing through contact, 33-25. Probably feeling like he's playing a little club ball again. The AAU circuit, pretty physical, and he got held on the play on the drive and then took it up through contact in the paint. Milliken, strong game against Northwestern, especially in the first half on Wednesday night. That was after a strong second half against Hastings. Has 4 points here tonight. They throw it into Roselle. Roselle gets around Lorenzen, and Lorenzen's going to be called for the personal. It's going to be foul number 2 on Lucas Lorenzen. It's team foul number 7 on the defenders as well. Ben Fairclough checks into the ball game. Looks like he might have that ankle freshly taped, or maybe support on the foot. So Ty Van Essen, they're going to shoot 2 free throws. Jeff Roselle will shoot 2. Roselle, a 60% free thrower. Free throw is up by Roselle and good. Another one on the way. Trying to cut it down to a 6-point ball game again, 33-26. So Roselle, 9 first half points already. Had 10 points in the first meeting between these two teams. Second free throw is up and through as well. 33-27, defenders by 6. 3:40 and counting, first half. Rankin with the basketball. Stutter steps at the top of the key. Dordt leading. Their biggest lead has been 9. They lead by 6 right now. Fairclough with it. Fairclough hands it back to Lorenzen. Lorenzen on the move against Orr, and Jake Orr has just picked up his second personal foul. Team foul number 4 against the Warriors. So just 4 fouls, but half of them against, I feel, their most important player, Jake Orr. Dordt will inbound again left side of the lane as we face the hoop. Rankin to trigger it. Rankin looking, still looking. Throws over the top, finds Fairclough. Fairclough with it. Fairclough hands it back over to Rankin. 15 to shoot. Rankin back to Fairclough. Fairclough 3, missed it, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Midland. Midland with the basketball. And bringing the ball up the floor is McCain. So the 9-point lead moments ago. Now Midland with an opportunity to whittle into it. Short jumper by Strong, no good. Rebound taken away by Fairclough. Fairclough, Rankin with it. Rankin, no look pass. Right corner, Milliken 3, missed it, no good. Rebound controlled by Midland. Midland will walk it up the floor. Midland, a team that keeps games in the 70s. They do not want to get into the 80s and 90s. They work it to McCain. McCain has it at the top of the key. He's going to pass it off to Orr. Orr in traffic. Shot no good, but a foul on the play. And that's going to go on Lucas Lorenzen. That's going to be number 3 on him with 2:40 remaining. And I would imagine going to check Lucas Lorenzen out of the ball game. Bryce Kopic is waiting at the scorer's table. Jake Orr shooting free throws, trying to cut into the 6-point lead. That moments ago was 9. First one is up and through for Orr. Orr 2 for 3 from the free throw line. And another free throw on the way for the junior from Omaha. Averaging 17.4 points per game. He's got 4 so far. This one's up and good as well. He's got 5, and the lead down to 33-29 defenders. 2:35 and counting. Rankin has the basketball on the wing. Luke has it, driving. Kick out pass, Proctor, 3, misses. Too strong, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Midland, and Midland will walk it up again. Jack Cooper brings the ball up the floor to McCain. McCain with it in between the circles out front. McCain dribbling. Will drive the lane, lost it, gets it back, ball deflected, taken back by Rankin. Rankin, one player to beat, feeds the trailer, Proctor, layup good. Jake Proctor with a 2-point bucket, he's got 5, and the defenders lead 35-29. McCain back to Orr. Orr with it right side, back to McCain. McCain in traffic against Proctor. Lost it. Strong picks it up on the baseline. Used up his dribble. Comes back over to McCain. McCain is held. They throw it inside to Jack Cooper, and Cooper is fouled on the play. That's going to go on Luke Rankin. That's number 1 on him. And Jack Cooper will go to the free throw line, and he will shoot a 1-and-1. 1-1 on the way. So McCain will check out of the ball game. My guess is Strong will run the point, or that's a player I didn't anticipate seeing, number 13. That's Noah Futch. Free throw is up by Strong. Missed it, no good on the front end of the 1-1. So he misses the opportunity to cut further into the lead. It's 35-29 right now. Kopic to Fairclough. Ben with the basketball out front, 20 to shoot. Shovels it off to Proctor. Back around the horn they go, and we've got a foul on the play called against the Midland Warriors. Rankin took it into the paint and got fouled. A foul called against Mason Strong. That's number 1 on him. Now, Futch is a player that I looked at when I was looking at the season numbers for Midland. Noah Futch has just played in 2 games. Hasn't played in a while, though. Reverse layup, no good by Kopic. Rebound cleared by Strong. Strong up the floor, drops it off. Shot is up and good. 2-point bucket by Nick Dolezal. 35-31, defenders by 4. With the basketball is Rankin. Rankin fires it into the corner. Van Beek. Van Beek misses the 3, no good. And here comes Midland with a chance to cut into the lead. It's 4 right now. 35-31, defenders by 4. Midland basketball. Mason Strong drives in and he dribbles it off of his leg and out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. So the defenders will get it back. Mason Strong turns it over. So Dordt gets the ball back, leading 35-31 with the basketball. And Luke Rankin will bring it up. Shot clock and game clock, 20-second difference. We'll see if Dordt goes for a 2-for-1. Hargens 3, splash. Jake Hargens with the 3-point bucket. Dordt does go for the 2-for-1. Now Midland will have to shoot with at least 10 seconds or so on the shot clock. Dordt should get another possession if they can secure a rebound or if Midland makes the basket. Strong shot blocked by Hargens. Rebound Strong. Strong with the basketball, looking for the back cut. They throw it into the baseline. With it back to the basket is Dolezal. Dolezal cut off, and it's taken away by Rankin, and now Dordt will hold for the final shot of the period if they can. Rankin will bring the basketball up the floor. He takes it across the timeline, working against Strong. 7 seconds. He's got it up front, into the corner. Kopic, 3, got it! Bang, bang, bang! Bryce Kopic and the Dordt defenders take their biggest lead of the ball game, 41-31 on a late surge, knocking down a couple of threes. One of them by Jake Hargens, the other by Bryce Kopic, and the defenders have a 10-point advantage, 41-31. Let's take a 3-minute break. And we'll be back with a recap of the first half of action, plus our highlights right after this 3-minute timeout.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Today's Dordt Media Network broadcast, brought to you by Cruise & Cruise PC, Certified Public Accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lemars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Back to the DeWitt Gym, where the Dordt Defenders have extended what had narrowed down to a 4-point lead to a 10-point advantage as they work the 2-for-1 to perfection to close the half. They get a 3 from Jake Hargens early enough. Midland unable to convert on the other end. Dordt comes down and Bryce Kopic knocks down a 3-point basket, and the Defenders lead at 41-31 here at the half. Go ahead and run the highlights. We'll recap the first half of play. Dordt trailed early 6-0, tied it, took the lead actually at 8-6, and we were tied at 8-11, 13, 16, and 18 as Lucas Lorenzen early got it going for the Defenders. Hit 4 threes, made all 4 of his first 4 attempts from beyond the arc. Ended up going to the bench, though, with 3 personal fouls. Connor Milliken, a couple of buckets for the Defenders as well, as the Defenders built the lead up to 28-20 after a Midland timeout. Extended the lead to 9, 31-22. Midland was able to regroup, slowed the tempo down, got it back to within 35-31. But Dordt gets 2 late threes, and they extend the lead to 41-31 at halftime. The Defenders led unofficially by Lucas Lorenzen with 12 points, while the Midland Warriors are topped by Jeff Roselle unofficially with 9 points in the first half. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at the numbers from the first half, including the official leading scores. Right after this 2-minute timeout, this is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to ag.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Sioux, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, and decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
The Dordt defenders leading 41-31 at the intermission. Dordt 15 of 33 from the floor, 46%, 9 of 20 on threes, 45%, 2 for 2 on free throws, 100%. Dordt out rebounded 21-11 in the first half, but Midland has committed 8 turnovers. Dordt has yet to turn it over. Lucas Lorenzen leads the defenders with 12 points, 4 of 5 from the arc, 4 of 6 overall. 7 points for Luke Rankin to go with 6 assists and 3 steals. 4 for Connor Milliken, 3 for Bryce Kopic, 2 for Ben Fairclough, 5 each for Jake Proctor and Jake Hargens, 3 for Tyler Prinz for their total of 41. For the Midland Warriors, Jeff Roselle has 10 points officially, so he must have made both free throws. I forgot to mark that down. I had him 1 of 2. He's 2 for 2. 5 for Jake Orr, 5 for Larson, 3 for McCain, 4 for Kissinger, and 4 for Dolezal for their total of 31. Roselle has 6 rebounds for the Warriors, 3 for Orr, 2 for Strong, 4 for Cooper, 2 assists for Larson. And for the defenders, rebounding, 2 rebounds each for Vanessen, Lorenzen, and Kopic. And 6 assists and 3 steals for Luke Rankin. As we take a look at a couple of the other statistics, Bryce Kopic with a couple of steals as well to go with 2 assists, and Jake Hargens credited with 2 blocked shots. The defenders lead it at halftime, 41-31. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at what else is happening in the league. Right after this, this is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. Today's broadcast brought to you by Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
We appreciate the mission of Dordt, but more importantly, the organization, the team of people at Dordt live out that mission every day.
Dordt University's Christian perspective is thoughtfully and authentically applied in all areas of life. Live your faith in every area of life at Dordt University.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Here's what else is happening in the league today, and we have a few games. Well, most of them haven't gotten to halftime yet. So late in the first half, Briarcliff leads Doane 38-32. That's in Sioux City. Morningside leads Hastings 34-23. That one is in Sioux City as well. Northwestern leads Concordia 24-23. That is in Orange City. And here in Sioux Center, Dordt leads Midland 41-31. Mount Marty and Dakota Wesleyan will play late tonight, 6 and 7:45. The scheduled start times at the Corn Palace. Conference standings: Dordt is 14-2, Concordia is 12-3, Northwestern and Morningside are both 12-4. Dakota Wesleyan is 10-5. Briarcliff stands 7-8. There's your big separation. Midland 5-11, Mount Marty 6-11, Doane is 4-11. Hastings is 2-13. Waldorf is 2-14. The defenders right now with a game lead in the loss column on the Concordia Bulldogs. Dordt with 3 games remaining after today. Concordia's got to play it straight out from here. They've got 5 games remaining with 5 possible playing dates. Earlier today, the Dordt women victorious over Midland 82-34. This one was over early. The defenders got up 35-7 at one point. They've improved to 18-1 in the conference. Waldorf will win over the College of St. Mary 72-48. Briarcliff down Doane 96-67. Hastings over Morningside 80-58. Northwestern over Concordia 82-73. With the Mount Marty Dakota Wesleyan game yet to be played, Dordt has an 18-1 record. They have a 2-game lead in the loss column on the Briarcliff Chargers. Chargers have to play 4 games over 4 dates remaining. Dordt has a bye on Wednesday night. Hastings is 13-5. They're a half game in front of Northwestern, but they've got to play 4 games. Northwestern has a bye date coming up. They're 13-6. So those are your top 5 teams. And then you've got a quagmire with Doane and Morningside, both 9-9. Concordia 8-10. Mount Marty and Waldorf both 4-14. Not mathematically eliminated yet, but win by Concordia on Wednesday or loss by Mount Marty tonight and Waldorf Wednesday would basically lock up the 8 teams who will be in the postseason tournament. Midland stands 3-15 and the College of St. Mary is 0-19. Games on Wednesday night: Concordia is at Hastings, Morningside is at Dakota Wesleyan, Midland's at Doane, and Briarcliff is at Waldorf. Let's take a 1-minute break and we'll be back with the second half of action from the DeWitt Gym. Dordt leading Midland 41-31 in GPAC men's basketball play. Back with more in 1 minute.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
The Grain House, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Jake Orr inbounding the basketball as we resume play. The Dordt defenders leading 41-31. Put another 20 minutes up on the clock. One of the storylines to follow will be how long Lucas Lorenzen is able to go without picking up his 4th foul here this afternoon. Back to the basket, McCain. McCain trying to work his way in. He's on the right elbow. Stops. Nothing there. Roselle loses his footing. Pass it down low. Orr. They give it up. Roselle, layup with the right hand, good. Jeff Roselle with a dozen. Dordt leads 41-33. Dordt coming back the other way. Luke Rankin with the basketball. This one could have the makings of just a walk it up and battle possession by possession over the second half. Midland is content to play it that way, and Dordt has had trouble running because they haven't been able to secure as many rebounds. Bryce Kopic, jump stop. His shot in the paint is good. Dordt leads by 10, 43-33. 43-33. McCain into the corner. Look for Midland to continue to try to hammer the ball down low. Roselle with the basketball on the wing. Roselle working against Milliken. Milliken holding his ground, and now we're going to have a foul called on Connor Milliken. Milliken whistled for the personal foul. That's number 1 on him. Beg your pardon, number 2 on Connor Milliken now. Roselle gets it inbounded to Orr. Orr, jumper, baseline, left side, good. Jake Orr with a 2-point bucket. And Jake Orr now with 7 points. Down to the baseline is Lorenzen. Lorenzen misses a shot in the paint, and the rebound is cleared by Midland. Midland coming back the other way, trailing 43-35. Midland trying to chip away. Orr in traffic. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Fairclough. Here comes Dordt in transition. Rankin. Rankin up the floor. Hesitates at the top of the key. He's going to take McCain into the paint. Throws it back outside Lorenzen. Lorenzen, not quite a rhythm three. Knocks it down anyhow. 15 points for Lorenzen, all on threes. And the defenders lead it 46-35. 46-35 the score. Dordt with the lead. Midland with the basketball. Roselle. Roselle gives it up to McCain. McCain on the left side, guarded by Milliken. Roselle working his way in. His short shot over the lip of the rim with a left-handed hook. Everything but the finish. Missed it off the heel. Dordt with their biggest lead of the game at 11. Fairclough hands it off to Milliken. Milliken into the corner. Kopic. Kopic with the basketball back to Rankin. 18 to shoot. Plenty of time. Milliken spins. Puts it up over Roselle. Shot no good. And handing it off is Milliken with the offensive rebound. So Milliken secures the offensive rebound. Here's Kopic. Kopic on the baseline drive. He lays it up and in. He's got 7. And the defenders extend the lead to 48-35. Dordt able to get an offensive rebound. One of the first offensive rebounds they've gotten today. Now it's thrown away by McCain. It'll be Dordt basketball. And the Dordt defenders will get it back. And a timeout on the floor charged to Midland. Timeout Midland, 48-35. Defenders by a baker's dozen with the basketball when we're back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
A lot of what was in the program was very useful. I've continued to implement leadership lessons from the MPA program. There were some professors who were just really, really sharp, clearly knew their thing, just absolutely down pat. They really shared a lot about themselves. They shared their knowledge in terms of the field that they were teaching in. They couldn't help but inspire you to do well in their class.
A 7-4 run by the defenders to open up the second half, and now they've got the basketball. Midland has used their third timeout. They have 3 remaining. This one comes with 17:21 left to go in regulation. As the Midland Warriors and Coach Tyler Irwin seeing something that they did not like and wanted to talk it over. He also took the opportunity to visit with the officials about what he perceived to be a foul call, I believe. Kopic picks up his dribble, slides to the floor and pops back up, and he had picked up his dribble actually, so he stays down on the floor. It probably isn't a travel. He had the dribble, but he picked it up and then got back up and gets whistled for the turnover. That is the first turnover by the defenders today, 23 minutes deep into this contest. Dordt leading by baker's dozen. Midland will try to chip away. Reese Kissinger with the basketball, lost it, picks it back up, now rolls over, might have traveled with the basketball. Dordt will have it back. No, Midland calls a timeout to preserve the possession. Well, Reese Kissinger, evidently he didn't secure the basketball until he was seated. So now a timeout on the floor, charged to Midland. They've got 2 remaining. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
At Dordt, we strive to build community from before you step foot on campus to years after you graduate. We want to give Dordt students the chance to live and learn together and create meaningful, lifelong relationships that are rooted in faith. Connect to others in purposeful relationships at Dordt University.
Midland basketball out front. They go over to Jake Orr. Orr gives it up right side over to Reese Kissinger. Kissinger driving in, and the ball is tipped out of bounds, and now a foul on the play called on the defenders, and I'm curious who they are going to pick out that foul on. Rankin was there, Milliken was there, and they're going to pick out Connor Milliken. That's going to be foul number 3 on Connor. Inbounding the basketball will be Trey McCain. That's foul number 2 on the defenders in this half. Midland inbounding. They get it into Orr. Orr cut off by Lorenzen. Kick out pass out front to Kissinger. Down to the baseline, McCain. McCain 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. Hesitates, feeds the trailer. Milliken step into it 3. Missed it, no good. And the rebound tipped and controlled by McCain. 16:20 left to go in the game. With it out front is Orr. Orr trying to go downhill. Spin move. Gets airborne. Passes it back out to Larson. Larson with it right side. Dordt leading by 13. Roselle back to the basket. Roselle against Fairclough. Fairclough swats it away. 13 seconds on the shot clock. They feed it back. Ball tipped away and taken by Milliken. Milliken ahead to Rankin. Rankin at the top of the key. Lets traffic clear. Tries to drop it off inside with a pocket pass, and it's taken back by Larson. Here comes Midland. Midland, Orr. Orr into the corner, Roselle. Roselle 3. Missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Lorenzen. Dordt leading by 13 with the ball. Need a nice good possession here. Driving in is Lorenzen. Lorenzen shot no good, but he's fouled on the way up, and the defenders will get to the free throw line for the 3rd time today. Lorenzen with 15 so far, all on 3s. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. New players checking into the ball game. Jake Proctor, Ty Vanessen, and Jake Hargens all waiting at the scorer's table. Dort's got a little bit of foul trouble to navigate. First free throw on the way for Lorenzen is good. He's a 73% free thrower. He's got 16 points, and the defenders extend the lead to 14. Biggest lead of the ball game for Dordt. 49-35. Another free throw on the way. The defenders so far from the floor, a little below 50%, 46%. They're 3 for 3, though, on free throws. Second free throw on the way for Lorenzen is up, and that one. Rotation and a splash. He's got 17, and the defender lead is 50-35. 15:38 remaining here in regulation. Bring the ball up is Strong. Strong stops, passes to McCain. McCain looking down low. They go over to Orr. Orr with the basketball. Orr with it at the top of the key. Orr right side, back to McCain. McCain gives it up. Orr in traffic. His shot no good, but a foul on the play. They're going to call a foul on Jake Hargens, and that's number 3 on him. So Dordt now, as a team, has a total of 12 fouls called against them. 9 of them are on 3 players. 3 critical players for that matter. Kopic on the defense of McCain. McCain shovels it back into Roselle. Roselle against Vanessen. His shot no good. Vanessen holds his ground. Rebound taken away. Kopic ahead Proctor. Proctor with it on the right side. Hargens. Hargens back to Kopic. Kopic settled us in. Passes left hand back over to Proctor. Now Hargens. Hargens back to the basket against Roselle. Hargens trying to go to work. Hargens back outside. Vanessen 15 to shoot. Now Kopic. Kopic for the basketball. Bryce has it. Comes back left corner. Lorenzen. Lorenzen 3. Good. He's got it cooking. When he gets going, look out. 6 threes. Dordt leads 53-35. Well, Lorenzen struggled on Wednesday night from the floor. He is not struggling tonight. 6 of 7 from the arc. He's got an even 20. Dordt leading 53-35, 14:20 left to play in regulation. Jake Orr answering with a 3 of his own. Jake Orr, 10 points. Matching the 3. Dordt leads by 15, 53-38, 14:09 remaining. Bryce Kopic with the basketball. Right now, Luke Rankin on the bench, grabbing a breather. Kopic running point, gives to Hargens. Hargens throws it right corner. Proctor sets, fires 3. Good. I had a feeling Jake Proctor would be an important part of the game today, just simply because of the stress of Wednesday. Shot blocked by Hargens, but a foul on the play called on Kopic, and you need somebody to eat up some minutes and be productive. And tonight that has been Jake Proctor. Proctor with 8 points, a couple of 3s and a 2. You just never know when your opportunity will come, and tonight or today Jake Proctor taking advantage. First free throw is up, hangs on the rim and falls off for Mason Strong. He's got another one coming. Dordt leading by 18. Like to see them just put some separation here and finish it out. Mason Strong, first free throw no good. Another one on the way for the sophomore. That one is good. His first point of the day. 56-39 defenders. So Dordt by 17 with the basketball. 13:40 remaining. Rankin has it at the top of the key, working against McCain. Into the corner, Proctor. Another one in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Jack Cooper. Cooper passes it ahead to Strong. Mason Strong has it on the right-hand side all the way down to the baseline, and a push called on Luke Rankin. That's going to be number 2 on him. Team foul number 5 already on the defenders, so they're threatening to send Midland to the bonus. Nobody has picked up 4 yet for the defenders. Midland has the basketball. Securing it at midcourt is Trey McCain. McCain to Orr. Orr with it, looking for the backdoor cut. Lorenzen guarding him. Back out front it comes McCain. McCain 3, good. His second 3 of the game. He's got 6. Dordt leads 56-42. So 56-42 defenders. Up the floor is Rankin, driving, left hand, lays it up, finishes, and he's fouled. Every once in a while, Luke Rankin will just simply summon it and go to the hoop. Picks his spots, and now an opportunity for the senior point guard from Grimes, Iowa, to extend the lead back to 17. Luke Rankin now with 9 points to go with 7 assists and 3 steals today. And he kicks that one off the heel, no good. Rebound, though, taken away by Hargens. Back over to Rankin. Rankin penetrates, nothing there. Back to Prince. Tyler, that is, back over to Rankin. Rankin with it on the wing, shakes right, comes back left. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled on the play. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot. It's going to be a foul against Mason Strong, and that's number 2 on him. 58-42, Dordt with a chance to extend the lead. They've led by as many as 17. Beg your pardon, they were up 18. 56-38 at one point. First free throw by Rankin is good. He's got another one coming. Luke now with 10 points. He's going to flirt with a double-double today. 7 assists. He's got 3 steals as well. 1 turnover. He's had a nice week. 59-42. Second free throw short, no good, but we've got a lane violation. So wipe that one off, and Luke Rankin will go to the free throw line for another chance to extend the lead to 18. We're going to have Noah Futch checking back into the ball game. Futch is a sophomore from Hot Springs, Arkansas. As I said, I looked. He's had a productive, another offensive rebound for Jake Hargens as he high points that one. Pass goes over to Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. Rankin right side, Prince. Back outside, Hargens. Jake with it. Jake off balance, going left, shoots right, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Midland. Dordt misses an opportunity to go up 19. Shot no good on the other end. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Midland. It'll be Dordt basketball. Jake Orr will pick himself up off of the floor. A lot of collision, a lot of contact, and typical conference play in February here. It seems like it gets more physical. Teams get a little more testy. Rankin with the basketball, splits the defense, throws it into the corner to Proctor. Proctor back outside, Prince, Fairclaw. Fairclaw gives it up, left side Rankin. Rankin, Fairclaw, rhythm 3, left side, missed it, no good. Rebound tapped by Prince, controlled by Futch. Futch with the basketball. Futch has it on the left-hand side. He passes over to Dolezal. Dolezal into the right corner. McCain another 3, missed, no good. Midland today, 4 of 11 from the three-point line. Here come the defenders and Rankin. Luke with the basketball. Rankin has it on the right-hand side. Luke passes back out front, Hargens. Hargens gives it up, Rankin. Luke throws it down low, Hargens. Hargens with the basketball, 15 to shoot. Jake Hargens with it, back out front, Rankin. 3, splash. Luke Rankin, his second 3 today. He's got 13, and the defenders lead 62-42. Dordt threatening to blow it open. 11:15 left to go in regulation. With the basketball out front, this is Trey McCain. McCain, the freshman point guard from Decorah. Pass goes left side, Futch lost it. Hargens takes it away. Hargens with the steal. That's the 13th turnover by the Warriors so far today. Dordt 12 to the good. Right side three, Proctor no good. Chases down his own missed shot, and he is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Jack Cooper on the rebound, and Dordt has picked off a couple of offensive rebounds. Actually, 3 of them here in the second half. 2 of them by Jake Hargens on the same possession, as he came away with a couple of offensive rebounds on free throws. Connor Milliken will check in. Prinz will check out. So Connor, one of those 3 players for the defenders with 3 fouls. 10:51 left to go in the half. Hargens will check out of the ball game as well. Do we have 5 on the floor? There's Lorenzen hiding over in the right corner. He was the one I was missing. With it, Rankin. Rankin splits the defense, hands it off to Vanessen. Vanessen in close, shot good. Ty Vanessen with his first field goal. Dordt leads 64-42. Well, I know Midland wants to play possession by possession, but at some point you got to take a little quicker shots, it appears. They're trailing by 22. That's a quick trigger 3. Missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Kopic. Kopic over to Rankin. Rankin with the basketball. Rankin passes back over to Lorenzen. Lorenzen right side Vanessen. Back to Lorenzen. Lorenzen Kopic. Kopic 3, little flat, no good. And the rebound taken away by Midland and Futch. Futch with it. Futch guarded there by Milliken. Now they switch. Vanessen picks up Futch on the left wing. They throw it down low to Roselle. And Milliken's going to be called for a personal foul. And Connor Milliken's just picked up number 4 here with 9:59 remaining. So we're at the midpoint, in essence, of the second half. Dordt leads by 22, 64-42. Milliken will stay in the ball game for the time being. They throw it underneath. Turnaround is Dolezal. Dolezal pass deflected, taken away by Vanessen. Vanessen over to Lorenzen. Lorenzen with the hammer. Lucas Lorenzen glides in for the slam dunk. He's got 22, and the defenders lead 66-42. 66-42. Driving in is Strong against Rankin. His shot no good. Dolezal put back is good. Dolezal with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 66-44. Defenders in control. 9:20 left to go in the game. Bryce Kopic will bring the ball up the floor. Kopic has it at the top of the key, penetrating. Kick out pass. Rankin, open look at a 3. Missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Lorenzen on the offensive end. Lucas with the basketball. Bulls his way in. Right-handed hook shot is good. Lucas Lorenzen with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 68-44. Dordt extending the lead now with under 9 to go. Strong passes. Left side Roselle. Roselle with the basketball to Futch. Futch, left side, short elbow, no good, and he kicks it back out. This is Dolezal. Dolezal guarded there by Kopic. Comes back right side, nearly losing it is Strong. Picks it back up. He's going to try to penetrate. Down to the baseline is Strong. 3 to shoot. Off-balance shot by McCain, and he throws in the off-balance shot. 8 points for McCain, 68-46 defenders. Beg your pardon, that was Futch rather. Futch with the 2-point bucket, his first of the day. 8:19 and counting. Left side elbow jumper by Bryce Kopic is good. Kopic with 9. And the defenders lead 70-46, 8:08 remaining. With it on the right-hand side, Mason Strong. Strong with it in between the circles. Strong driving in against Milliken. Milliken's playing with 4. He's got to play it straight up. Pass comes back over to Futch. They throw it down low to Roselle. Back to Futch. Futch shot no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, blocked by the defenders. It'll be Midland basketball. So the Midland Warriors will inbound the basketball. Grabbing a quick breather will be Luke Rankin. We'll see how long he stays on the bench with the defenders in front, 70-46. Throwing the ball in is Strong. Strong gets it away to Roselle. Roselle lost it, picks it back up, now tossed into the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ty Vanessen. It'll be Midland basketball with 7:44 remaining. So the defenders make it 70-46. Moments ago on the 2-point bucket by Kopic, and now Dordt guarding the inbounds pass, up 24. Shot from the baseline, no good at the end of the shot clock. Lucas Lorenzen up the floor. Ben Loverud checks into the game, and Lucas Lorenzen coast to coast after the rebound. And the defenders lead it 72-46. So Lorenzen well past his average now, 26 points. Driving in is Mason Strong, and Strong is fouled on the play. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that foul is charged to the defenders and Xavier Van Beek. So Van Beek whistled for the personal foul on the drive by Strong. First free throw is up and good. Another one on the way. Well, over at the ASB Sports Complex right now, William Penn leading Dordt in softball action, 1-0. Second free throw is up and good as well for Strong. He's got 3, all at the free throw line. Dordt leads 72-48, 7:20 remaining in regulation. If you're Dordt, you just want to finish it out well here. Continue to execute, have a good finish to this one, and go into a bye date with some momentum. Shot no good by Kopic, put back by Connor Milliken. Milliken with 6. Dordt leads 74-48. 74-48, 7 minutes remaining. Down to the baseline. That's shot no good by the Warriors and Orr. Pass to midcourt. Milliken has to come back for it. Under 7 minutes remaining. Pass right side, Milliken. Milliken spins into the lane, turn around, hangs on the rim and falls through. Connor Milliken with another 2. He's got 8. Just shy of his season average of 11. 76-48. 6:35 and counting here in the ball game. Mason Strong has it. Dordt threatening to push the lead to 30. With it out front, Strong. Strong layup with the left hand, good. Mason Strong with 5. Defenders lead 76-50. Up the floor is Kopic. 6:20 and counting. Kopic has it. Kopic throws it over to Loverud. This is Kopic. Kopic in the paint. Draws a foul, gets the shot to go. He's got 11. He'll go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity as the foul is called on Mason Strong, and that's number 3 on Strong. Well, checking some scores around the league, and the one that has the most impact on the conference race, Northwestern and Concordia in Orange City, and Northwestern leads that one 45-35. They've just started the second half. Free throw by Kopic is up and through. 79-50. Defenders with their biggest lead of the ball game. Kopic now with a dozen. Hit the 3 at the end of the first half. Scored another 7 in the second half. We have a new player in again for the Warriors. This one's Isaiah Smith, number 4. He's from Aurora, Illinois, by way of Elgin Community College. Left side it goes to Futch. Futch with it on the left wing. Guarded there by Xavier Van Beek. Stolen away by Hargens. Hargens on the breakaway. Hargens, one player to beat. Lays it up with the right hand. Good. Jake Hargens with 7. Dordt leads 81-50. Midland now 12 turnovers. I beg your pardon. I've got to double check that. Jake Orr on the other end. He's fouled on the play by Hargens. Hargens picks up his 4th. Orr gets the shot to go. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 1. Double checking that. The defenders now leading 81-52. That was the 15th turnover by Midland moments ago. Dordt has turned it over just once. 81-52. Free throw by Orr. 3-point play is good. Jake Orr with the 3-point play. He's got 13. And the defender lead is 81-53. 5.5 left to go. Prinz with it. Prinz nearly turns it over on the pass to the wing for Ben Loverud. Jake Orr sticks his hand in and knocks it away. Ben Loverud will throw the ball in now for the defenders. Gets it into Prinz. Prinz with it. Tyler looking, goes right side to Proctor. Jake Proctor throws it underneath. Hargens faces up. He's going to work his way in against McCain. Kick out pass. Proctor, 3, short, no good. Offensive rebound though for Hargens. Kick out pass to Xavier Van Beek. He doesn't hesitate. Knocks down the triple, does the senior from Harrisburg. And the defenders lead 84-53. 5 minutes remaining. This one as much as over. Jake Orr with another three-point play opportunity, though, on the other end, as he is fouled on the play. Orr with 15 pending a free throw here. And he'll go to the free throw line. Not the point guard, but a lot of the offense runs through him for this Midland team. Orr, a 73% free throw shooter. He's 5 of 6. And the defender lead is 84-56. Orr's going to check out of the ball game. Dolezal will check in. He's going to get a pat on the back from Tyler Irwin. My guess would be something to the effect to hang in there. Prinz with the basketball. Left-hand side, they give it up to Loverud. Might be it for Jake Orr tonight. Van Beek with it on the right side. Guarded there by McCain. Now Hargens. Hargens with the basketball. Jake's got 7 points. Gets into the paint. Hargen's playing with a lot of confidence right now. Why wouldn't you? He's got 4 rebounds, all on the offensive end. He's got 4 assists. He's got 9 points. 86-56. Hit the game winner on Wednesday night. And just playing with a lot of confidence since the Christmas break. With the basketball is Isaiah Smith. Pass goes right side 3. Missed, no good. Rebound cleared by the defenders. Here comes Prinz. Prinz with the basketball up the floor. Prinz dumps it off underneath Proctor. Misses the shot. And the rebound is cleared by the Midland Warriors. So Jake Proctor, opportunity to add to his 8 points. Misses the shot underneath, though. And now the Midland Warriors have the basketball. They throw it. Taken away by Prinz. Another turnover. Here comes Van Beek. Van Beek with it on the right-hand side. Hargens. Hargens pivots. Back over to Ben Loverud. Loverud puts it on the deck one time. Back to Van Beek. Van Beek, 3. Too strong, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Midland. Futch into the lane, loses it, picks it back up, puts it up with the left hand, missed it, no good, but the tap in is good for Nick Dolezal. He's got 8. So the 2-point basket, and the Dordt defenders with an 86-58 lead, and it looks like the defenders will go to their bench. With 3:25 remaining, Dordt will use the timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds. A reminder that our pregame and postgame shows brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. And also a reminder that coming up during our postgame show, we'll be selecting the State Farm Player of the Game, brought to you by Ross Hoekstra. He is an agent here in Sioux Center. With it out front, this is Van Beek. Van Beek goes to Prinz. Prinz with the basketball, Loverud. Loverud back over to Van Beek. Van Beek to Proctor. 3:05 remaining. Euro step by Prinz. Prinz misses, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Midland. Midland basketball, Smith. Smith has the basketball out front. Comes back with the right hand against Loverud. 2:49 remaining. Pass goes into the paint, and we're going to have a foul called before the shot. Foul's going to go on Xavier Van Beek. No, they're going to call that on Tyson Bohr instead. Bohr checked into the ball game at the last break. Senior for the Dordt defenders. Senior day will be coming up against the Morningside Mustangs next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but about 10 days from now. First free throw up and through for the Warriors and Jack Cooper. Another one on the way. Defenders will be honoring Luke Rankin. Players Luke Rankin, Bryce Kopic, Ben Fairclaw, Xavier Van Beek, Tyler Prinz, Ben Loverud, and Tyson Bohr when we get to Senior Day. A little bit of work to do, though, before then. Got to go to Doane next Saturday. Left side pass. This is Van Beek. Van Beek over to Loverud. Loverud to Prinz. Prinz with it on the right wing. Prinz with the basketball, spins, nothing there. Tyler with it, comes back over to Van Beek. Van Beek has the ball out front. Xavier, 3 on the way, missed it, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Midland. Coming away with a rebound, that was Noah Sandboth. Sandboth, outlet pass to Smith. Smith with it in between the circles, back over to Sandboth. Sandboth down to the baseline. Reverse layup is up and good. Sandboth with the 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 86-61, under 2 to go. Prinz back over to Loverud. Loverud, 3, missed it, no good. Rebound weak side, taken away by Futch. Futch with it. Futch with it on the right wing. Futch passes it back over to Smith. Isaiah Smith, jumper, gets it to go. So Isaiah Smith with another 2. And we've got a substitution timeout. This will be a quick one. Don't think the teams will huddle up. Just tell you that our timeouts are brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. 86-63 Defenders with 90 seconds remaining. Xavier Van Beek will bring the ball up the floor. New player in, Caden McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Scott. Dillon with it. Goes back right side, Tyson Bohr. Scott, a sophomore from Sergeant Bluff, unable to get the high-low pass from Bohr. Ball goes out of bounds with 1:18 remaining in the game. The Defenders will be off Wednesday, on the road next Saturday at Doane. Driving in, off-balance shot by Smith. Loose basketball, and we've got a foul on the play called. Foul is going to go on the Midland Warriors and Sandbothi. I beg your pardon. Double check that. That's going to be on Jack Cooper. Cooper whistled for his second. Dordt will bring the ball up the floor. This is Loverud into the corner. Bohr back to the basket. Scop, left side of the lane. Back over to Bohr. Bohr, 3. He missed it, no good. And the rebound taken out by Smith. Under a minute to go in this one. Midland has the basketball. This is Luke Fredrickson. Fredrickson looking for the pass down low. Comes back out front. This is Smith, and Smith tries to hammer it home. Kicks it off the heel, but he is fouled. And the Defenders, this one no longer in doubt. Hasn't been in doubt basically since the midpoint of the half when Dordt went up plus 20. Midland did not have a response, and they do not want to run, and not a team that's built for quick comebacks. And Dordt maintains the 20-plus point lead. They lead 86-63. First free throw was no good. Second free throw no good. 12-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Dordt will need to shoot it. 38 seconds remaining in the game with the basketball. This is Van Beek. Van Beek looks down low for Scop. Nothing there. Back to Loverud. Loverud gives it up McLaughlin. McLaughlin, 3, too strong, no good. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Midland. Midland gets it Sandbothi. Sandbothi to Smith. Smith, shot blocked by McLaughlin, but a foul on the play called. 86-63, and the foul is going to go on the Defenders. And shooting free throws will be Isaiah Smith. So the Defenders will move to 23-2, 15-2 in the conference. They'll have at least a one-game lead in the loss column after today has concluded. Now, we will have to wait and see how things turn out in Orange City. With 12:30 left to go in that game, Northwestern still leads Concordia by 11, 58-47. Concordia playing as good a basketball as anybody, but running into a team in Orange City that looking like they aren't dead yet. Dordt's going to win this one by a final of 86-54. Xavier Van Beek will dribble out the clock, and that's going to be the ball game. Our final score, Dordt 86, Midland 54. The Defenders get the sweep heading into a bye date on Wednesday. They'll resume play next Saturday at Doane. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with our Wireless World post-game show right after this. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Welcome to the American State Bank Sports Complex. Let me show you around. So right now we're in the spacious head house of the complex. On my left here we have the concession stand, and then on my right here we have a seating area, whether that's for students, spectators, or fans to come and enjoy before and in between games. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have the space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. So the Dome has impacted the softball team in a variety of ways. First, we used to practice during the winter months over in the rec center, but the limited space availability never really allowed us to hit our full potential, whereas in here, we can fit 2 full-size softball fields. We're also able to start games much earlier in the season. We have a range of equipment available here at the Dome, whether it's the batting cages, the soccer goals, or even a field goal available for the football team. It's a huge opportunity to have the space available to practice in the off-season, especially for our outdoor athletic teams. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. The American State Bank Sports Complex will change not only how we practice as Dordt athletes, but also how we interact with the community as a whole. Thanks for letting me take you on a little tour. Hope you stop by soon.
Record after today's 86-64 win over the Midland Warriors. Midland drops to 10-15 overall, 5-12 in the conference. Dordt improves to 23-2 and 15-2 in the conference with the 86-54 victory. So we can begin to take a look at where things are at now. The Defenders with just 3 games remaining in conference play. And still some work to do, but they've got at least a 1-game lead in the loss column when they resume play next week at Doane. Let's take a look at how this happened and go ahead and run the highlights. Dordt led 41-31 with a late surge at the end of the first half. Bryce Kopic in the second half provided 7 points for the Defenders, and he ends up with 12 for the ball game. The Defenders, Midland never able to really put a run together. Jake Proctor hit some important threes for the Defenders as well, ends up with 8 points. Jake Orr did his best to try and keep his team in it, but unable to do that. And the Defenders, Luke Rankin, he had nearly a double-double today. Ended up with 7 assists and sat much of the latter stages of this one as you trying to preserve the legs. He ends up with 13 points and 8 rebounds, and the Defenders with the 86-64 victory here this evening. Let's take a look at the numbers. The Dordt Defenders, 33 of 69 from the floor, 48%, 14 of 37 on threes, 38%, 6 for 8 on free throws, 75%. For the Midland Warriors, 23 of 51 from the floor, 45%, 4 of 14 from the three-point line, 29%, 14 of 21 on free throws, 67%. The Defenders got out-rebounded 38-32. The Defenders just 2 turnovers today to 16 for the Midland Warriors. The Dordt Defenders led today by Lucas Lorenzen with 26 points. Luke Rankin ends up with 13 today. Bryce Kopic with 12. Also for the Defenders today, Connor Milliken with 8, Jake Hargens with 9, Jake Proctor with 8, Ben Fairclaw with 2, Xavier Van Beek and Tyler Prins with 3 each, and Ty Vanessen ends up with 2 rebounds. Lucas Lorenzen 5 rebounds, Jake Hargens with 5, And assists, Luke Rankin has 8 to go with 3 steals. Bryce Kopic has 2 assists and 2 steals. And Jake Hargan's 4 assists and 2 steals to go with 2 block shots. For Midland, Jake Orr had 16 points. Jeff Roselle had 12. McCain had 6, Larson 5, Kissinger 4, 5 for Strong, 3 for Smith, 2 for Futch, 8 for Dolezal, 1 for Cooper, and 2 for Sandboth. The Dordt defenders with the 22-point win, 86-64, and I'm joined with our post-game comments today by player Ty Vanessen. Ty is a junior from Sheldon, Iowa, by way of Western Christian, and playing some important minutes for the defenders this season. And Ty, your team comes away with a win today over the Midland Warriors, 86-64. Game plan, what did you guys do the last 2 days to recover from what was a very energy-draining game on Wednesday? How did you guys recover with practice over the last couple of days?
Yeah, what we did was just, trying to limit the 2-3 best players. Jake Orr, he's a very good player, and just driving to the hoop. And what our main focus was just trying to guard the ball, and just trying to guard the ball, try to make him miss some tough shots, and that's really what our goal is every game.
There were times today when we switch on defense, you're going to end up guarding perimeter players at time. What's your mindset when you end up paired against a guard when you're playing defense? What's your mindset? Because by trade you're a post player. What's going through your mind then when you end up with a perimeter player?
Yeah, my mindset is just to be aggressive right off the bat, right off the screen there. Try to get them off balance there, and just my mindset is right when we be aggressive, we can back off a little bit, and if they can try to shoot over me, they can. But just mostly just be aggressive right on the ball there.
You come in, and part of your role is you're a stretch player where you'll get free from behind the arc. What's it feel like when you come in off of the bench, you get an open look, and you knock one down? What does that feel like?
Yeah, it feels good. Just sometimes you just gotta be confident in your shot. I put the work in, and just gotta be confident in your shot and help the team out, and that's the best I can do there.
Tell me about coming out of high school. Was Dordt where you were going to end up? Did you look other places? What was the thought process?
No, Dordt was definitely the one place I wanted to be. After both my parents went here, and just kind of wanted to follow in their footsteps. And yeah, VH approached me right away, and just wanted me to play here, and number one choice. So
you, what are you studying?
Sports management, business sports management.
What would you like to do?
I would love to be a coach, help out kids, help out a team, and yeah.
Very good. Ty, I will let you go. Thanks for coming up and talking with me, and enjoy Wednesday night. Take a little break. Let's come back fresh next Saturday against the Doane Tigers.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ty.
Yep.
That's Ty Vanessen. He is a junior from Sheldon, Iowa. And Ty, couple of he had 2 points this afternoon. And not many games have gone final. This afternoon, games played out about as quickly as they could today, so we don't have many finals in. I'm keeping an eye on that one in Orange City where Northwestern leads Concordia 65-54. That has an impact on the race with, in effect, 2 weeks remaining. Coach Brian Van Haften has taken a seat beside me as well. And Coach Van Haften, a little bit of a sluggish start today, and then your team got going. Gave up 6 in a row, got 8 in a row. And from there, played pretty good basketball in the second half. In the first half to close it out. How important, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Bill Harmson. How important after a very energy-filled game on Wednesday was it to come out and play from in front and have energy here today?
Yeah, it was great, Mike. And I'm just I'm very lucky to have the guys that we have. I thought they were just excellent today. We had an excellent practice yesterday, a little film session before practice, just to work on us, a few things that we wanted to work on. and we had an excellent practice. It was short, and I could tell the guys were a little bit tired. But this morning we had our 11 o'clock shoot-around, and they were ready to go. There's a lot of chatter, a lot of fun being had, and I thought we missed a couple of easy ones, 2 or 3 easy ones to start the game, and after we got that going, it was a good night. I mean, we shot it well in the first half, and the first 12 minutes of the second half were excellent. We just moved the basketball well. I thought Jake Hargens had a really nice game. Luke Rankin had a nice game as well. I'm sure he had a bunch of assists, and Lucas filled it up tonight. It was nice to see Lucas fill it up, and 6 for 7 from the yard tonight. Yeah, he had a really nice game, and just all the way around, pretty good. And
I thought very critical. End of the first half, you're up 4.
Yep, 6, I think.
Yeah, well, it was 4 because you then had the basketball.
Yep.
Oh, you got to stop first of all. Under a minute to go, you get a quick shot. The 2 for 1 basically. Jake Hargens gets that 3. You get another stop. Bryce Kopic hits a 3. That is a big difference between going into the locker room up 4 and 10.
Good point, Mike. That's a good one. I had kind of forgotten about that. I thought Midland really did a great job. They did some things differently today than they've been doing. They had a week off, and you could tell they were prepared for us a little bit differently than they were last time we played them. And we had to adjust to it, but luckily we were making some shots. We forced them into some turnovers. Sometimes when you do different things on the floor, you end up turning it over once in a while, and I thought they did that a touch in the first half anyway. They probably didn't turn it over that much, but 2 to 16, there you go. And that's a big difference of the game. I mean, I thought that was a good finish. Jake made a 3, Bryce made a 3 from Luke's passes, and it's a really good game for our guys all the way around. And we just got to keep rolling. One more. Another one.
You said something interesting. I'm curious to ask this.
Yep.
And I'm curious if you were 20 years ago in your coaching career, if you felt the same way. You mentioned the fact, you got into practice yesterday. You sensed that the guys it was a good practice, but they were tired. You cut it short.
Yep.
Is that something you went into practice saying we might have to do, or you were just in practice, you get a sense for it, and you say, this is enough.
Yeah.
Let's get ready for tomorrow. There are bigger things than hammering out another 30 minutes on the floor.
Correct. Experience helps coaches with this, and I would say that what I had scheduled for practice, I probably had about 10 or 15 minutes more, and I could just tell that there wasn't our life was starting to wane just a little bit. I could see just bowing heads a little from our best players. As the last thing they need is 15 more minutes of practice when let's just go get some rest and be ready to go. And it was good to see Lucas and Luke Rankin both, who have been playing a lot of minutes, and Bryce. Those 3 guys have been playing a lot of minutes, and Connor, and it's just good to get them off their feet.
I will let you go.
Okay.
That's enough for today.
Okay.
And take Wednesday off, and you got to go on the road a couple of times.
Yep.
Got a good Morningside team coming here, but sitting in a pretty good spot with 3 games remaining.
We got a lot of work to do, Mike, and but I know that we got a great group of dudes that really love to play with each other. They play with a lot of joy, and we had a little meeting last week Saturday, and one of the players talked about, sometimes I forget that we're supposed to have fun when we play this, and I think they're exactly right. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be joy, and the guys do such a nice job of glorifying the Lord as they play out there, and they did it again today, backing each other 100%. It's a great group of young men. Win, lose, anything like that, Mike. It's, as you know, a quality group of guys.
Coach, I will let you go. Enjoy a little different week, and get back to it on Saturday.
Sounds good. Thank you, Mike.
That is Coach Brian Van Haften with today's post-game comments on the Wireless World post-game show. I think we've given all the numbers, so we do have to tell you who the player of the game was. Today's player of the game brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm, serving Sioux County and the tri-state area. Call Ross at 712-722-0806 for all your insurance needs. Stop by the Sioux Center office next to Dairy Queen. State Farm player of the game is Lucas Lorenzen. Lucas Lorenzen ends up with 26 points today, and kind of broke out of a little slump that he was in on Wednesday night. 6 of 7 from the arc, and he comes through with 26 points for the defenders. Taking a look at the scoreboard then from around the league, and start to take a look at how things shake out. The defenders get the win today, 86-64, so a 20-plus point win for Dordt in men's basketball. Briarcliff, it appears, is going to beat Doane. They're up by 17 with under 4 to play. It looks like Morningside is going to beat Hastings in Sioux City, 67-58. That is with a minute remaining. I feel pretty comfortable calling that one for Morningside. Also in men's basketball, it is Northwestern leading Concordia 71-63. And that obviously the big one. Northwestern sitting at 12-4, Concordia 12-3. Northwestern trying to keep pace in the league, playing a little shorthanded it appears today. But they are coming through, and they currently have an 8-point lead on Concordia, 71-63, with under 5 minutes to go in that one. That's going to do it for our broadcast. This has been a production of a partnership with Sioux County Radio, the Dordt Media Network, and the Dordt University Athletic Communication Office. Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk, and the Athletic Communication Office includes Matt Boss and Josh Tatton. Both those Dordt entities are staffed primarily by Dordt University students. Sioux County Radio broadcast engineer today was, drumroll please, Nathan Baruch. And our Dordt Media Network operators today were Noah Zylstra, Tyler Vandermolen, Amber Liu, Hannah Jeremy, David Weebawo, and Lynn Marie Termolen. And hat tip to those guys as guys and women. It's been a long weekend. We have been chugging away over at the ASB Sports Complex as well. By the time today is done, we'll have hosted 22 games this weekend. Couple that with 19 last weekend and about the same number next weekend. This is a haul for that crew, and we appreciate their work here at the DeWitt Gym and over at the ASB Sports Complex as well. So a hat tip to them. Good work as always.